The silver medal judges panel over the years has been an interesting process. It's kind of like a reunion every year, because those of us that have been around a long time and have won it several years ago all get together. And the discussion is not always easy, because depending on how many nominations there are, who's nominated, who's there, which varies. Sometimes it's a long discussion, sometimes it's a longer discussion. This year it didn't take very long, because the minute that Pat's nomination was reviewed and the minute that name came up, pretty much everybody set their papers down and said, okay, no brainer.
Pat Wallwork in one word. Reliable.
Superior.
Smart.
Intense.
Angst.
Dependable.
Persevere.
Tough.
Focused.
Resourceful.
Inquisitive.
Foundational.
Trustworthy.
Efficient.
Teacher.
Professional.
Invincible.
Consistent.
Determined.
Integrity.
Partner.
When you got on the phone with Pat, you went through 5 emotions. The first one was, oh God, Pat's on the phone, Pat Wallwork's on the phone. And then the second emotion was, hold your breath, see what she wants.
I've never met anybody like Pat. People often ask me when they run into me, how's Pat? And my answer is always, Pat is Pat. She's the most consistent person I've ever met. She's just steady.
And then by the end of it, she was grateful for it, and if she believed in you and you believed in her and it was authentic and real, then you earned her respect.
She's not somebody you're gonna pull the wool over. You're not gonna fake her out. And she keeps copious notes.
And Pat Wallwork always does the right thing.
She stays very well informed about everything.
So if you tell her something 3 years ago or 6 months ago, she's gonna pull it out and she said, well, Joe, on this particular day you told me that.
She's just she's amazing. She's fair, she's honest, she's fun.
Pat Wallwork. Has anybody ever called her Patricia?
I never went to a meeting where Pat Wallwork was not totally prepared or overly prepared.
Pat starts every meeting in her own mind with what's best for her customer.
And Pat shows up to meetings with newfangled ideas of how to get around the burdens or get around the obstacles.
You know every time you talk to Pat that you're going to get the straight scoop, and that her expectations don't waver. She wants the best that she can do for her client.
Pat Wallwork has more energy than I could ever dream of having.
She's always right, and I do mean always right. She is always right.
Always thinking, always analyzing, always cognizant of cause and effect and things that a lot of other people don't see.
This woman has a heart as bigger than Albuquerque.
When I think of the one person that had an impact in my growth, whether it's been sales and or management and understanding how to problem solve and treat a client, it would be Pat that I'm grateful to for that.
One thing that I would want to add is they say partnerships don't work in business. I think that's largely true. But here we are in year 20 of our partnership, and it works. And it works because of Pat.
One of my bosses was in town one time, and he wanted to meet with an advertising agency that would know a lot about the market and everything. I said, oh, you're going to meet with Pat Wallwork. And I guarantee you, Lee, that she will ask you questions about our company that you've never thought of.
First time I met Pat, I think she asked me, give me a reason why I should buy KRQE. And I thought she was doing that through the top of her glasses, you know, that look. And I thought she was being hard. But I figured out by the time the meeting was over, she actually literally meant that. She was pulling for us. She wanted a reason, really a reason to buy our media.
I would trust her with my ad dollar, and I would trust her that what she says is what she's going to do.
Pat is probably the only person I know that can make a spreadsheet cry. Did you know spreadsheets can cry?
I told you, she looks to the top of the glasses and you pretty much know you're screwed.
Always really honest with how she spends her clients' money. I always think of her maroon-ish Camry that she had for a very, very long time. And we were like, come on, Pat, like it's time to get a new car. That one's a little bit falling apart. And she'd go, no, 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 this is a reflection of how I spend my clients' money. I don't need a new car.
As I recall, that resume came across the desk and we both went, whoa, do we need to talk to this lady? And then of course when we met her, we were hooked because she was the resume and more. You know, that brain is evident the minute you meet her, and it's a big brain.
Probably if you look up the word negotiation, you would see a picture of Pat because she made it into an art form.
Pat is the person who never wanted recognition, just showed up year after year after year.
Pat's going to be in a category where I know this. Her competitors are going to say, yeah, she's good.
I look forward to traveling with Pat because it's kind of entertaining.
She keeps her head down and pushes through.
I often wonder when we're in an airport together and we're barreling down the hallway if she would find the plane if I wasn't with her, because she's very focused.
So if she doesn't have somebody there, she's gonna end up in a FedEx airplane flying to Mexico.
If wine is involved, it's amazing because Pat opens up. She's really, really funny. A lot of people don't get to see that side of Pat.
Yes, I remember traveling with Pat. I think she used to walk the hotel hallways or something to burn off excess energy. While I was raiding mini bars, she was always like, well, I brought my kayak along or something, you know, so I could go kayaking.
Getting a meal together when we're on the road, not easy to do because she likes tree bark and I like, you know, meat.
I think Pat goes home to a rabbit family.
She had never had a French fry before.
Her diet definitely makes her unique. She's always, you know, kind of bringing that bar up. Now she's looking for hidden sugars.
It was so believable because she's so healthy and she's just, you know, very focused on that aspect of her lifestyle.
Pat makes me money.
Smarter.
Happy. Crazy, but in a good way.
Smile.
Very pleased.
Supported. Really know my industry.
Run a shit ton of research.
Pat keeps me on my toes.
Nostalgic.
Smarter.
Do my homework. She makes me try harder. Proud.
Better chuckle.
One of Pat's great qualities is her humility, and I hope tonight when this is announced that I'm sitting close enough to see her face, because I know she's going to be shocked.
Pat, you're not going to want to have this kind of attention put on you, but you've earned it. Bask in it, enjoy it, and be thankful. We're thankful for you.
Pat, what can I say? It's been 20 years as a partner and several more working together, and I just can't imagine anybody better to do this career with than you.
I can't think of anyone in the market right now that is more deserving of it than Pat.
If you look at the definition of who should win the silver medal, it's somebody like Pat who devotes her life to excellence, who has passion for her craft, who demands excellence from the people around her. Pat absolutely deserves the medal.
I don't know if there's a higher medal than silver, but if there was one, I'd probably give her that one.
Pat, thank you for all the years of support and love and appreciation.
Pat, if I had a glass of wine, I would toast you and your legacy. I adore you.
Hey Pat, congratulations on your silver award. Very well deserved. And Steve's going to tell you that he nominated you for it, but it's really me.
Pat, thanks for giving KRQE and our other stations a chance.
Thank you for putting in all the work you've had over all of these years to build an agency that I am proud to go to work for every single day.
You're terrific, well-deserved honor tonight, and way to go.
Very deserving. Congratulations.
Bravo, and I'm very proud to call you my friend.
It's about time that you let us tell you how wonderful you are.
Pat, you are so marvelous and you have taught us wonderful things, and Albuquerque is so happy that you came here.
Congratulations on winning the Silver Achievement Award. I can't think of anyone that is more deserving of it in the ad community in Albuquerque. And hopefully we'll see you here during our next buy. Thanks.
Nobody's more deserving
You rock.
You've been such a great inspiration to so many people in the advertising community in New Mexico, and frankly to myself.
You deserve it, and I'm really, really happy for you.
I'm so proud of you.
You are absolutely someone in this market that deserves to have a Lifetime Achievement Award.
So thank you for all you've done. Congratulations, you're awesome.
So I just want to thank you and congratulate you and say nobody is more deserving of this award than you are. Congratulations.